What's good, y'all? It's your boy Danza. Just one of the many faces of the machine known as the Danza Project. Please do me a favor if you rock with us. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn those notifications on. We appreciate you. Salute.
Project recording the wrap up live. You know how we do.
Again, this is real life. Don't nobody be worried about his real life. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? It's real life.
Yeah.
Do you really understand what I'm saying? It's real life.
Oh,
Everything
shit.
that you hear when we talk about the wrap up is real life. There's no gimmick rap to it. There's no fake verses. There's no fake words. You know what I mean? This is real life. Uncle Murda was good.
What's good? We here.
Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year. Happy holidays, my brother.
Yeah.
Word. What's going on with you?
This is something that we tried to make happen this way last year,
Yeah, we
but you know everything
did.
happens the way it's supposed to happen. So
We had to
first
do
things
Zoom
first
shit
is
last
like
year.
congratulations on 10 years.
Definitely. Yeah, this is definitely the 10th year of the wrap up. So thank you. I appreciate that, my brother.
You know what's the dopest part about this to me is that you didn't listen to Yayo.
You know what I mean? You ain't motherfucking lying about that, Danza.
He
Said I tell
stop.
my brother, yeah, he told me to stop. I said, nah, I'm gonna keep it going right
For
quick,
what
man.
though?
Yeah, you know, it's entertaining. I know the people be looking forward to it
Yeah.
every year, so I figure, you know, let me do it. Now this might be the last year though, or at least I might take a break. But yeah, it feel good to finally, 10 years doing this shit. Whole little like reinvention.
Damn retirement speech right now. I feel
Oh
like
man,
I'm getting emotional right now. I'm tearing up. Listen, man, the one thing I was telling you a little bit ago, and the people seeing the footage is to keep it going is the hardest part, right? Like the fact that you're able to get in there, and I heard it, and make it that nice, 10 years running, pissing everybody off is crazy. So what is different? Like, what was your approach, or has your approach been different this year than it has been in any other year?
Nah, it's kind of really the same approach every year. Kind of highlight what's going on through the year, and I'm like the bad guy that delivered the news.
Yeah.
Like, so kind of like the rated R version guy that's delivering the news that you might not want the kids to kind of listen to, things like that. And I highlighted it in my little disrespectful but respectful way.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I called Murda the other day, and he's like, "You still around, Danza? After all that shit you talking?" I'm like, "Me? like, is this Uncle Murda? Am I talking like? Are we talking to the right person here? Me being the shit?
You be out there in the mix of a lot of shit,
but I
so
be keeping it real. Same shit that you do. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like keeping it real nowadays. I don't know why.
Man.
Maybe the money influences them and not keeping it real.
Yeah, I don't know. Just like maybe wanting to fit in with a certain crowd sometimes. That's what it be too. So
bunch of losers.
Yeah, that's what it be, man.
But we get to speak about them every year, once a year.
Of course, man. We get to talk
That's how we
about it.
wrap it up.
But
so I feel like Wrap Up 2023 came out. Then Katt Williams came out.
Shout out to Katt Williams.
You feel like he set the year off right for you?
He definitely did.
Katt Williams make the list?
He definitely made the list. He definitely made it like, oh, I definitely got to do it next year. Look at Katt Williams starting this off crazy right now. He was speaking his truth though, so ain't nothing wrong with that.
I feel like everybody immediately said Uncle Murda should probably do every quarter a wrap up this year, the way this year was going. Right?
I hear that a lot, yeah.
That's how it happened. So this year has so much stuff. But do you feel that way? Because me, it almost seems like every year a bunch of shit's going on.
Yeah.
But do you feel like 2024 was like a little too much?
I would say that, but every year is like that. Every year is a lot going on. Every year it's the same thing. I get the same type of DMs and the questions. Oh, man, you got to go crazy this year. Oh, man, you seen what happened this year? So I feel like it's always a crazy year. Things just been crazy lately, man.
So last year, I think it was part 2, right? Part 2 was, Did he do it?
I think one of those parts here might have been.
I think it might have been part 2. Did Diddy make the list in 2024?
Of course, you know Diddy had a not so good year this year. You know what I mean? He had a not so good year, so Diddy definitely made the list. Man. You know, and when I talk about people, I highlight things that's out there.
Yeah.
And then I just put my my spin on it and shit like that. Like, so I say that to say I'm not here wishing bad shit on Diddy. He just had a bad fucking year. And I just happen to be a bad guy that does this wrap up shit. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't wish no bad on the nigga. You know what I mean? So, but it is what it is.
I recently interviewed Duty Low. Shout out Duty Low. He said that he was out in New York, and outside where they're holding.
Hold up. Who interrupting the Danza TV interview, man? Well, we good, man.
So again, shout out Duty Low. He said that he was in New York and outside of where they're holding Diddy. They're selling Diddy glizzies.
No Diddy. I don't even know what that is.
That ass.
No Diddy. I don't know what the going on with that shit, man.
They got a hot dog stand outside. They're selling Diddy glizzies.
Crazy shit. Crazy. Damn. No Diddy. Pause. That's crazy right there. I didn't hear that one yet.
Yeah.
I never heard that one yet.
But it has been a crazy year for Diddy. I thought it was like I damn near felt like 2024 had to quiet down a little bit. It got louder.
Yeah, it got a little louder for him, man. Yeah.
I helped. I did a lot of interviews to help amplify. You know what I mean?
It
is what it is.
Yeah.
Shout out Diddy.
Oof. Yeah. Oof.
But at the top was Diddy.
Yeah.
Now it seems like they're coming for Jay.
I ain't buying that one too much. I don't think a lot of people was buying that one. It felt like the girl got caught up in her story. It wasn't all the way put together the right way. The father wasn't co-signing certain things that she was saying. I think some other people I heard that she said she had took a picture with her or some had the same tattoo as. Also said they wasn't there neither. So I don't know. That one seemed a little fishy.
Yeah. And now he's going to war with the
Busby,
attorney.
the lawyer, right?
Yeah.
1-800 Busby. Yeah.
What you feel about that? Like, you got this lawyer kind of damn near like he's got a 1-800 number.
Yeah.
And so like the public is out to get Diddy.
Yeah.
Right, like, and he's amplifying it by giving people the opportunity. Hey, just call in.
Yeah,
I
think he's doing a little too much. I think he's trying to take advantage of the bullshit that he going through. Honestly, I think he's doing a little bit too much. Honestly,
yeah.
I'm not really a fan of the Busby guy.
Yeah, neither am I.
Yeah, I think
I don't want to be. Now he's gonna sue me for some bullshit.
Probably is. You know what I'm saying?
I don't do just nothing with the bitches. I don't know. I'm just saying. He might sue me for something. You know what I mean? He might not like this interview. Defamation of character.
Man.
You know what I mean? But it is an interesting year. There's so much, and I want to kind of. Since we're wrapping up and we're bringing this out there, you know what I mean? And we're releasing it on New Year's Day. Again, Happy New Year's to everybody watching.
Happy New Year's, everybody watching.
Clarissa Shields versus Remy Ma. Woo! That seems to be one of the fourth quarter popping storylines.
Yeah.
What do you think? Clarissa Shields calling her out in the ring. You think Remy Ma ever accepts that?
I think she better be careful with Remy. Clarissa's the boxer. We all know Remy's the shooter. So I think I don't think she want to do that too much. Remy might meet up the fight and might start pulling out the thing and try to shoot her. So
how you think about Eazy the Block Captain using this as like a way to catapult his career when it's looking bad for him? You know what I mean? Because I don't see positive comments. You know what I mean? He unfortunately, he looks like, he
resembles
all
me
these
a little
versions.
bit. I don't know. I don't really follow what he doing too much or what people say about him. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really follow that too much with him. But I skimmed through it, whatever the case may be, because of what happened. I seen it all, and I got my comments about certain things about him in the wrap up. As far as looking like homeboy and all that, but. I don't know what they saying about him, or I don't even know what he's trying to do to take advantage of the whole situation. Yeah. I ain't been seeing it, honestly. I've been, running around, but I ain't been really seeing that shit.
It's a wild story. So you heard about him getting knocked out, right?
I heard about that. Yeah.
Is there any truth to that? You know about any
I'm
truth
not
to
sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I heard he said it didn't happen or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He got hit or I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if he really got knocked out or not.
Yeah, he hit him with the alphabetic slaughter.
That's what he said.
You know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
sure. He said he hit him and he I don't know. I think I heard him say something about it. Like he hit him.
He like snuck in with
something.
security
yeah, I think
or
I heard
some
he say
shit.
some shit like that. Like
but he ain't fall asleep. It's like that story that you hear when somebody's like,
I think
I got
snuffed,
beat up,
he
but
said he didn't get
I never
knocked out
dropped
or
the
some
blunt.
shit like
you know
that.
what I mean? Yeah, like I
Something
held
like
the
that.
blunt the whole time. It's like, all right, cool.
I don't know. There's a lot of people there. Should be some footage of that shit or something like that, right?
It's got to be out there.
Yeah,
you
something
know what I
should
mean?
be
Whack
there,
100 probably got it.
Whack. He always got something. He used to have it.
Yeah. Keeping it in New York, we got Ice Spice. You know, Ice Spice just dropped a couple freestyles.
Oh shit, she back?
Is she?
I'm not sure.
She looks a little different nowadays.
She definitely looks a little different.
Yeah.
I'll be a little. Is that her? That's when I seen her. Since I wasn't sure. Like, I saw some pictures. I was confused. I thought she was somebody else.
So part of it is like, okay, she's getting fit. She's in the gym doing her thing, but we all know Ice Spice for being Ice Spice. It's like,
fact.
Like, what are we doing if Megan Thee Stallion lost,
Mm-hmm.
you know, a good 40, 50 pounds? You know what I mean?
I think the people want the weight back on you.
Yeah.
I think the people might want the weight back.
Yeah, it's time to get it back.
But maybe she had to do it for some healthy reasons. We don't know. That's the problem. People be in people business, right?
Yeah.
And look at me talking about people being in people's business and shit.
But you're the goat of it, though.
Exactly.
It became a thing. Every New Year's, it's what, like, yo, we all see it, right? Like when you open up X, you know what I mean? You open up the app, the 31st, Uncle Murda's trending.
Oh, man.
Right? 12 o'clock, what is everybody saying? Where's the f***ing record?
Wrap up.
You know what I mean? Where's the goddamn record? What's going on with this? You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
So this year, when you drop it, what's your plans for it? Are you going to be dropping it in parts? Do you know yet?
I'm not even sure yet. I'm not sure. It might be in parts.
Yeah.
It might be all together. I don't know.
I'm
not sure how
did it. Last year was the first year dropping it in parts.
Dropping it
how
in
did it
different
do
parts.
Compared to other years?
Some people liked it more the traditional way, and some people enjoyed the different parts because they got to go. All right, if they wanted to just hear the Diddy shit, if they just wanted to hear whatever they wanted to hear about this topic, they got to just do that. So I got a bunch of like, everybody enjoyed the overall of it, period. But some people was like, man, I'd rather just listen to it all the way through. I'd rather it be long because I kept trying to look for certain parts and I kept finding only one part. So I figured that out.
Yeah. How do you feel like your year goes? Like, I feel like for you, because of what you've accomplished with the wrap up, I feel like your year is constantly like, as soon as a storyline happens, it's like, you know, everybody go to reporter. Murda, did you hear about this? You know, I
do get a lot of like DMs and ats when certain shit happen.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, yo, Murda, you seeing this? I know you're gonna talk about this, and I know you're gonna talk about this. So yeah, throughout the year, I get a whole bunch of ads and people even hitting me saying, yo, you see that happen, right? You saw that?
Yeah.
You know, you got to talk about that shit, boy. So yeah, I get a lot of that.
But in the midst of it all, right, because everybody's focused on the wrap up, you were able to drop the Lenny Grant story.
Of course.
So you're able to drop your music. And do you feel like it's tougher to drop your own projects because of dealing with the wrap up?
Not at all. Because I'm in a point in my career where I understand whoever gonna rock with my music and whoever gonna rock with me when I drop a project, they gonna rock with me, and I appreciate them for that. So I'm cool with that. I'm not looking to be doing these crazy big numbers like the other guys that got this big machines behind them and all that shit. So nah, I don't look at that as no conflict and none of that shit.
So the machines are real.
Of course the machine is real.
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't the machine. It's all about who invests in what and how much you putting behind your project and shit like that. You know,
so obviously, let's see who this is.
They calling me.
Yeah. Calling me.
Oh,
calling me.
Shit. Nah, we good.
Yeah. So anyways, you obviously are familiar with the business, right? You've been in the game for a long time. You're out here in Vegas. Me, you, and Yayo
Definitely
had a phone call. And the phone call, y'all called me on a 3-way,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all had me be like damn near like the referee. I took your side. Drake versus Kendrick. We were both pro Drake.
I was definitely Drake.
Yeah,
And I thought
Yayo had his daughter, son. Somebody was helping him, cheating.
Yeah, definitely.
And he was like, "Oh well, this is what the streets are saying." You know what I mean? And it all happened. Like it's been a long battle.
Yeah.
And so now, how has your thoughts changed from Drake being the winner now to what do you feel like today?
I definitely feel like Kendrick overall got the best of Drake in that battle. He got him. The They Not Like Us kind of shut it down.
Yeah.
And just felt like Drake just never really came back with a response or tried to really respond like that to They Not Like Us. And I feel like that just became a big record, like to the point where you can't deny it. Like it was just a big record. Then I also think Drake went out bad when he's trying to sue, the whole suing thing. I don't think that was a good look.
Do you think there's any good to it as far as somebody stepping up of Drake's caliber stepping up to the labels?
Not when it don't look like things don't go your way. I just don't feel like that. Like not when things don't go your way. It's like me being mad about somebody talking about me in the record. Like why the fuck is he talking about me in the record? What, are you serious, Murda? You want to talk about somebody talking about you on the record? So, no, I don't think he should have did that. Because he been chilling for a long time, so don't talk about the system moving or working a certain way now.
Yeah.
I don't think that was cool. Not right now.
I recently sat down with Ray Daniels, and Ray Daniels was saying that he believes that Drake's career is over. That this is the end.
I wouldn't go that far. I think Drake too big. No Diddy pause.
Yeah.
I think he too big.
I knew the No Diddy pause was coming with this.
Yeah, I think he's too big of an artist to say his career is over. But I do think he took a hit. You know what I'm saying? I think he took a major hit with this one. And it ain't gonna be the same. But I don't think it's over for him.
But nothing was the same.
He said it himself.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's over for him.
Yeah. I think that. Do you think that he should respond if he comes out? You think he should respond by getting back into what he does best, getting into the records with the bitches? You know what I mean? Or do you think it's something that he's got to have some sort of a response to Kendrick in there?
I think he still got to do him. Just focus on doing him and just being great. But he definitely got to go take some shots at Kendrick because Kendrick's still talking about squabbling up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Squabble up.
Squabble up. Yeah. Do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But Kendrick's still talking like he still want a little bit of smoke, like he ain't even finished. So I still think he got to be a little bit aggressive. Yeah.
What advice would you give to? Because obviously you're very familiar with rap beef. You know what I mean? You came in there in the same way that 50 came in. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we had the Jay and Nas. We had the like 50 and Ja Rule, 50 and Rick Ross.
Of course.
What advice would you say to him if you were to sit down and talk to Drake? What do you say to him? Like when he's like, yo, what should I do?
I just tell him, sit back for a minute. Honestly, let the people miss you for a little bit. And then when you come back bombing. Honestly, just come back bombing. Talking shit about everybody you still feel like you got a problem with. Because you know he still ain't cool with everybody. He still got his issues out there. So I'll come back bombing and doing what I do. Making them records for the ladies, but do all that shit at once. Bomb them. Like, go crazy. Yeah. Word. Like, go crazy.
You know what bothers me, and maybe it's because I'm getting too old. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm Unc now. Everybody instantly compared it to Jay and Nas. For me, it didn't really. I don't feel like it reached that. I understand why people would believe so now, but did it do that for you?
I mean, they different artists. You see, when you think, You know, growing up for me, you know, Jay and Nas was more of the streets like that. So, you know, Drake and Kendrick, they kind of different. But it was shit. That shit was big. Then they're probably bigger than Jay-Z and Nas.
Yeah.
If you
Especially
look at
with
it.
social media.
Yeah, if you look at it with social media. So I can't knock people for saying that, comparing it to that, or even looking at it if it was bigger. And they was going back to back with them records, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like they was going like, it was a dope battle.
It was.
Until Kendrick came with They Not Like Us, and then just Drake felt like, I guess he took it too far and just felt like, I don't want no more parts of this shit. But the shit was dope in the beginning. They was going back and forth with them records. It was like, okay, it's going down.
Yeah. I feel like it's tough to decipher whether it was good for hip hop or bad for hip hop, because it seems like this year almost kind of went quiet. You know what I mean? It was just all about, it was more about the talk of it. Like, I think there was less records, more conversation this year.
I mean, you know what? See, when people say that, though, I mean, when you say that because you feel like it was more, I mean, less Drake music coming out? Because there was still people putting out music that people just with. Like, like, you know, you got the Boss Man, D-Lo's, or whoever people just grabbing to, whoever people want to with and going, well, I'm rocking with this. You had, no bullshit, you had Glorilla damn near turning up. Like, just extra. I mean, she just stepped her shit up. So, I don't know, when people say that, I don't think it was like because Drake took an L. I don't think the music stopped coming out. I mean, you might have stopped hearing him on a bunch of records that you might have usually thought you would have heard him on, or you would have been looking to hear Drake collabing with a few people. You might have heard shit, Drake and Boss Man D-Lo, how shit work out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So probably was looking forward to more shit like that, but it's been dropping.
Yeah. I think for him it's got to be tough right now, right? Because all the music, like, he talks any gang shit, it's immediately like, oh, look what he's doing now. Exactly. He's trying to talk like now it's almost like he's got to be super strategic with his approach. But you're right though. I kind of like back down from that dispute, because you are right. Like, Boss Man D-Lo really went crazy. You
got people out here that's putting in the work. You can't knock them. This is out here doing shit. It was just a bad look for that we used to hearing winning for so long. You just used to hearing Drake putting out some shit so long and winning, and it changed.
But immediately, right, battle happens, immediately everybody goes top 100 rappers listen, and there's 90% of them got Kendrick at number 1 or number 2.
They're gonna do that though.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. The guys who be controlling the lists or be putting these lists out, they listen to a certain type of music. You know what I mean? Because they grew up a certain kind of way. So they listen and they feel that type of music or certain kind of music. Yeah. So that's how they lists be rated towards that. So I get it. Not everybody come from the, like, you know, the bottom or really want to hear that street shit because they can relate to it like that. So they listeners be looking a little funny.
Yeah.
And it's all good.
You know what's a real big question though? Did Danza make the wrap up, or do I still got to work a little harder?
I'm not sure yet, Danza. We gonna see. But you definitely been working. You've been going crazy out there. That's why I was surprised you were still around. Because Danza be going crazy. Danza is viral.
I don't know what I be having real conversations with people.
You do, man. Now you out there working, Danza. You working, man.
We saw what 50 Cent posted about one of the gentlemen I had on the show by the name of Benzino. So me and Benzino, like a lot of people, you know, saw it. Me and Benzino almost fought on the platform. We actually went outside I seen that. We had a talk for about an hour. Went back in, finished the show. 50 Cent posted a video.
Yeah.
Now the truth about that video is, I got that. Nova knows. I got the email of that video, so I got all that footage and more, because now they got a lot of videos of You know what I mean? So what they're doing to whack, I get it. You know what I mean? There's people sending out mass emails that get that information. So I saw it and I was like, I don't like reporting. I'm not a reporter. You know what I'm saying? Like I leave that to academics and Budden and they can do all the reporting. I'm not a reporter.
He taking shots at y'all fellas.
Yeah,
Sir, he taking shots.
Nah,
fellas.
Joe. Wu-Tang took shots at Joe Budden.
Man.
but you know, with all that shit that goes on, 50 Cent posts a video. Benzino takes it as an opportunity and says it's fake. It was for a Tubi movie. You seen that?
I think I seen something like that.
So
yeah.
you know he was at the parking lot of the gym sitting there.
think
He's
I
like,
seen
I just bet Street 15 right now. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Boston.
Yeah.
You know, that was a rehearsal for a Tubi movie.
Yeah.
Was it a rehearsal for a Tubi movie?
I'm not sure. I thought you was about to tell me you had the footage and you didn't, and it was a Tubi movie or it wasn't. I thought you was about to break some exclusive news or some shit right now.
No.
Oh, I'm not sure. You know, don't be really really paying attention to really what Benzino doing or was real or not. So I thought you had some exclusive news about to say.
No.
So it was a Tubi movie or it wasn't. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was see, me personally, Benzino's a nice guy. I'm not going with the rehearsal.
Got you.
I mean, that's how you rehearse
Got
in the
you.
boxers
Yeah,
at the crib.
Yeah.
That's a tough rehearsal.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know
he
what
said
I mean?
he was rehearsing for a Tubi.
Yeah. That's what he's. So you seen the video, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he says that it wasn't real. That was just him and his girl rehearsing for the Tubi movie.
You might have one of these on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on the positive side of shit, and it brings it to the Danza Project, right? Because we're wrapping up, so we got to wrap up the Danza Project here too. I got I had the exclusive Woody interview.
Yeah. YSL, the YSL Woody guy.
Yeah. And Thug's home.
Yeah.
How you feel about Thug being home?
That's a great thing, man. You know, the streets is happy that Thug is home, man.
Yeah.
We don't wish jail on nobody, man. So it's good to see Thug home, and I'm happy he got to spend Christmas with his family, and shit, I'm happy Thug is home, man.
And it seems like a lot of people are disputing right now or debating right now whether he should have took that plea deal or waited out a couple more weeks like his attorney wanted him to. Do you feel like he should have waited it out?
I ain't get that. I ain't even get too deep into that, but I know he been in there long enough, so I know he's just happy to be home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So whatever decision he felt like he had to make that was the best for him and his family, I know he made it. So that was his decision. You know what I mean? So I'm happy he's home.
So now he's home. For whatever reason, it's become like popular to release footage of everything that goes on while they were inside. These phone
that's
calls.
super. I think they disrespect the Young Thug by doing that. Like, man, I think that shit is so foul that they keep putting out this man video phone calls. I think that shit is like disrespectful. What is that shit?
Yeah.
Like, why are they doing that?
Yeah, and it seems like I get it, like them saying, "Well, this is public record, anything that happens," but yeah, that's not treating somebody like a human being.
Strategically doing that shit to kind of like, I don't know,
They rip his life apart to see how much more he could.
Exactly. So I don't know. I think that's some real foul shit right there. Yeah.
One thing about me, I know that like with this interview and shit, if I'm a loyal dude.
Facts.
Like for the people that be reaching out to me to do these interviews, my bad. It's just who I am. Like if you're coming on my platform and I know your intention is to diss or disrespect somebody that I fuck with, for me it's kind of like
definitely
I'm not with it. So you know what I mean. But a lot of other people are like, oh man, I can't wait to get you up here so you could dog this person out, so I could go viral, so I could make a few bucks. And that's what it seems like the industry. That's where it's trending towards. Like how much dirt could we dig up on somebody that like who the fuck would take those intimate moments of Young Thugs and even post it on their IG. You know what I mean? Like our platform isn't to sit there and bring more light to it. Like, yo, it's already out there. Let it be, but let it die that way.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Like you don't have to keep pushing it and say, I want to be a part of it.
That's how these is getting paid. That's how these is eating right now, Danza, I guess. So they just doing anything like for $1.
Yeah.
They ain't got no more morals like that. It's like whatever. If they can exploit a nigga and get some dollars for it, they don't give if they tearing the family apart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they also don't know, right? Like, bro, that's a difficult time. And nobody knows the real shit that's going on in these people's lives. They're just kind of like, okay, this is how it happens. And they make it tougher on, like, him and Mariah are probably good. And they probably been good. You know what I mean? She probably knows about the situation, but everybody's just trying to bring more pressure on it. But with that said, I was kicking it with Devin Haney recently.
Oh, shit.
I seen Devin and his wife. You know what I mean? And I know she's having a baby. Congratulations to him and what he's got going on.
Congratulations on the baby, man.
But that was wild.
Yeah, that was crazy,
Yeah.
That's what they mean. They f***ing up people's lives by it. Like, he probably arguing with shit, you know, arguing with her behind scenes and shit behind that shit.
And she's
shit
pregnant, so you know, like, that shit is not.
It's not good right now, so, yeah, that's whack shit, man.
Facts.
That's whack.
But I feel like it's never going to die down as long as all these bloggers, because, you know, there was a day where people used to say to me, yo, you should blog, but I never wanted to do it because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I might speak on it, but I also think it's important to speak on it in that, like it's corny. It's just to say that it's corny.
Definitely.
Like, you ain't gotta keep pushing it out there and doing all that dirt. What Young Thug did and the conversations he had, let that be in.
They can make some money from it, or they making money from it. So I guess that's why they doing it, Danza.
So I also want you to keep it 100 with me. What do you think about me doing the interview with Woody?
See, it's like how you talk about these guys doing certain things. So, like I just told you, right? They're doing it because they're getting their money.
Yeah.
So I understand why you're doing it. But from me being the real street dude and coming from the streets and standing on certain principles and morals, I'm like, you shouldn't be nowhere next to that shit.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he's responsible for somebody being behind bars or was being behind bars, whatever the case may be, played the part in that, I feel like you shouldn't stand nowhere next to that. That's just me.
Yeah.
But that's because where I come from in certain things, because I wouldn't. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it. But your job and what you do, I guess it don't have no limits when it comes to shit like that. I guess when it comes to people doing these interviews and the podcasts and things like that, sometimes it feel like y'all don't have no limits when it comes to that. Like y'all would, but when you really look at it, sometimes like how you was just saying, it is some foul shit. Because of somebody like him, somebody could have probably been spending the rest of their life in jail, been away from their family and shit like that. And then you giving that person a platform.
Yeah.
So imagine how the person who life he affected feel.
Facts.
And you a real motherfucker, so you stand on certain principles. So that's why I could talk to you and tell you shit like that.
Yeah.
Because of how me and you rock. You know what
and
I'm
that's
saying?
why I could ask you some
exactly,
shit like
not
that,
real
you know
shit. So, and you know how we move, Dancer. So that's how I look at that. So it did it surprise me a little bit? Like, yeah, like, oh shit, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all right.
You feel like he's part of the reasons he's home too?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he was in courtroom acting illiterate.
I don't recall.
Going crazy.
Yeah, I don't recall.
Yeah, he was going crazy. Can't knock that. Me even had Thug laughing at that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it goes to show you he was a bugged out character. He was, so yeah.
I'll tell you what bothered me about the fourth quarter of this year. Travis Hunter and his girl. I feel like, and this is me. I don't know how you feel about it.
Shout out to him for winning the Heisman Trophy too, man.
I feel like they tried to shit on his Heisman. And I feel like they're bringing up, like, so if I say to somebody, if somebody's interviewing me, or if I'm talking to somebody, I've been with this woman for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
I might not have been with her for 5 years.
Definitely.
So what everybody's doing is they're posting up, well, 3 years ago she was
going to get the
shaking her ass on me and
this,
like,
that, and third.
Let me tell you something. And this is for all the insecure dudes that really don't get it, because there's a lot of insecure dudes out there. The bitch that you're with, fuck somebody else. She sucked somebody else's.
Oh man,
she was somebody else's whore.
Damn, Danza.
It's how it is. It's the reality of it, right?
Shit.
So
He talking
you don't get no points by posting up a video or some shit that you use. Oh, she was in my bathroom and she like, oh, I f***ed her before. That's corny to me, right? But
that
because
corny,
all that
though.
says is that you're jealous
Yeah, that is
of Travis
corny.
Hunter.
Yeah.
That we all been hurt over. We all had one woman that we've been hurt over. You know what I'm saying? In our life. One of them that left us that we're like, damn, you heard she was with somebody else and you hate him. You know what I mean? You don't know who this dude is. He don't know who you are, but you got a problem with it.
Definitely.
And the social media said, you know what? I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna post this shit, and I'm gonna feel like anybody who posted that shit or any past shit with her is a straight bozo. They're not trying to help. And that's my opinion on
the situation. Yeah, no, I got you. I hear you.
Yeah. How you feel about everything and how you think he should move forward with everything? Because he got a lot of shitty advice from these athletes that, you know, their girls probably sleeping around when they're out in the field. You know what I'm saying?
One thing I would say that I saw that was a little weird, that I seen her say some shit like yeah, he used to take me to the clubs and just wait outside for me while I go party. Like, and I don't know, that was, for her to even highlight that, I thought that was a little weird, like a little suspect.
Yeah.
So that's something I would be a little like,
yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's gonna be hard for him or her to actually move forward with the way social media is in their business right now. I think it's gonna be hard for them to move forward.
Absolutely, because now he's got to really second guess everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be super. It's gonna
and
be
these
hard
are
for them to move
kids.
forward.
Like
Yeah,
we're talking about,
be,
I think he's 21 or 22. She's probably the same age.
Yeah, so
these are kids.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for them to move forward because social media all in their business, man. It's gonna be like, they're making it look so crazy, man.
But what we should be doing is really praising this kid.
Nah, definitely, man, because he the truth, man.
Yeah.
Offense, defense.
Yeah.
He the truth, man. Just got the Heisman Trophy, man. Like, man, shout out to Travis Hunter for having a great, great, great season. And he's gonna be a great NFL player too, man.
So Durk is home. Or Durk gets locked up when Thug gets home.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Free Lil Durk, man.
And again, I want to highlight this. I damn near want to use this episode to talk shit to all these losers out there. Every platform is doing the same shit. Oh, well, they're listening to all his music. Oh, he admitted to killing this person too.
Oh, nah,
what's
out,
this
man.
guy's name? No, you probably know
That's
his name.
just
Trap
music.
something.
Stop it, man.
Trap Lil Ross puts out a 6-part documentary saying that he killed 6 other people. What's your opinions on the state of media today and kind of just trying to expose people for the worst?
I think that's I think they don't realize they out here damn near doing the police job. And sometimes you gotta know what lines to not cross. And just, you know, it's okay to do your little media stuff and, you know, try to get viral and, you know, put your content out there. But also understand when you might be actually helping the police build a case against somebody. So I think you just got to understand the difference between the two and just take it for that and just chill out. But don't be trying to go listen to the music and put certain things together because you probably putting some shit together that the police wasn't even paying attention to, man.
Yeah.
And now you out there doing their job for them.
Yeah, you're just building the case.
Just stick to the music that's going on and shit like that, man. Don't try to start digging too much, man. No Diddy.
A bunch of losers.
Yeah.
I had a loser on my platform this year, Orlando Brown.
Oh, man. I've been seeing pictures of him like he's
it was a good looking picture. His teeth
he's not really that crazy. I seen him with like some kids and his family. Like they saying he's not crazy,
I feel terrible
man.
for those kids.
Oh man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean if that's their dad. but so you know I don't bullshit.
Of course.
You know me.
Yeah.
I did the interview with him. A junkie.
He about to beat him up with some shit like that, right?
I had to beat him up.
That's what I hear.
And I don't take pride in it, but it's the wrap up. You know what I mean? And and he was spitting all over himself. There's videos I didn't release.
Gotcha.
He was spitting all over himself. He
man.
wouldn't leave the crib because you know you're one of the people that be like, yo,
Definitely.
move the studio out the crib.
Yeah, because
you know
I've been to the crib. You don't need this shit in the crib. Yeah.
But the man's a crackhead.
You had him there.
Yeah, the man's a crackhead.
He was
disrespecting
he
was trying to get in the house.
We spoke about that.
The
He
kids
was
are sleeping
disrespecting
and
the
shit.
crib.
Like,
Yeah, definitely.
what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm sleeping here. I'm like, you can't sleep here, my boy.
Crazy, man.
Hour and a half. It took me. I had to carry him into an Uber. Jumped out.
Wow.
He jumped out the Uber down the street while it was moving.
To get back to the house.
To get back to his he wanted to come back. But But I feel like this generation of people on social media, like they see these Jaguar Wrights and these Orlando Browns and they paint them as geniuses. They're like, oh, they're just acting. Like, it ain't no act.
You know
what I mean? Like,
some of them be really a little off and shit, man. They
like we ain't never.
Up in the
you know what it is? A lot of these people ain't never seen no crackhead in their life. Crackheads be saying the illest shit.
So they don't know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So they're like, oh, yo, but the way he said it and what he's talking about, people are just, they're speaking in code.
They're really on drugs.
Yeah, man. They're not speaking in code. They're just saying, like, I heard crackheads tell me some shit about how they saved the world and they're really here to, you know, like literally sitting outside of my job telling me, like, you know, I saved the world and I really teleported here to send a message. And I'm like, my boy, like, I just gave you the $5. I know, you know, you went down the street. I know what happened, my boy. It's okay, you know what I mean?
Right? Mm-hmm.
But you feel like they're giving too many crackheads a platform nowadays.
Yeah. Can't be a hypocrite. You can't be giving these platforms neither, then Danza.
Yeah. I thought he was normal.
Nah, he's a crackhead.
Yeah, I thought he was normal. On God, I thought he was. Again, the conversation is there. Yeah. I even recorded the conversation I had with him prior, just to in case in the event that anybody ever said Here's the thing that people been saying about me. I don't look out, right? Like they're saying that I'm cheap. I didn't pay Orlando Brown his bread.
My boy, look out for the cookout.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, you
know
look
what
out.
I mean? And they're like, oh, the reason he did that is because you didn't pay him enough. I'm like, nah, I paid him what he asked for. You know what I mean? I did it. I had the conversation with him like, yo, hey, I know you do a lot of viral shit, but I want to see Orlando Brown as the man pop up.
Got you.
Pops up. This dude was talking to a cop, telling him he walked away from the cop because I wasn't in the position to be next to a cop at that moment.
Got you.
This dude this dude just walks up to the police and starts having a full-blown conversation while I'm with him, and I walk away. He walks up to me and I was like, you know him? He said, that was Ja Rule. But he was dead ass serious. And I'm like, what just happened? You know what I mean? And he's like, I was at the gym. We went to the gym. I'm like, you want to go get a run in? I think you need to get a run in. You look like you might have just, you know, you smoked some meth. You need to run it out of your system. He stood in front of the treadmill with a video of Kevin Costner, and he was like, "This is you. Don't cry." And I'm like, "Damn."
That's what he was doing.
Yeah, like you don't expect it. Before we did that interview, I talked to everybody on the team, and I'm like, this one could go left. Mm-hmm. Like we have a lot of good conversations, but I don't like this one might go left. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? And I also had a very viral moment with the little gay boys. The Island Boys.
Oh yeah, I think I seen you beating them up or some shit.
I didn't beat them up.
Or about to beat them up or something like that. You had to kick them out too, right?
I left. I made them sit down and continue the conversation.
All right, copy. I seen something like that. I said,
you sit your little bitch asses down. And,
oh man, god damn. Yeah,
had the rest of this conversation.
Yeah, those guys is a little, that's crazy.
They're some weird kids.
Yeah, I see.
Kodak Black, again, going back to the conversation I had with Duty Low recently, he said people don't get that Kodak Black is a genius. A lot of people are saying the drugs. What are your sentiments on everything that's going on with Kodak Black? Do you feel like it's drugs, genius, or just life hitting him?
I think he got to leave some of the drugs alone.
Yeah.
I think he even said it. I think he recently been saying it. I seen he had a conversation with Wallow and Gilly. I think I seen something like that going around on the internet the other day. I seen him on Casanat's show, not looking too good, not too long ago. I think the people that's around Kodak that could really reach out to him, that really like got some love for him, that really want to see him around, I think they need to really get a hold of him and help him get right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Before we have just before it's too late. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Put it like that.
Because we've seen a lot of it.
Yeah, exactly. You know seen it go around with a bunch of people that we actually got love for, that the culture, would love to see here now. So,
Yeah.
and I think Kodak is one of them people that you want to see around, that you want to actually see doing better. So I think people around that could actually reach out to him need to get it together for him and help him out.
Now I want to get into some bullshit.
Oh man, what's going on, man?
Tank, you know who Tank is? The R&B singer Tank.
Yeah, man. Tank, all right, man.
Tank recently went viral for saying,
Damn, Tank. I know Tank, man. I might have a Tank.
He said
Tank do be saying some crazy things. Like, Tank is my man. I rock with Tank. Even though he was saying some weird stuff on the Breakfast Club one time, and I was like, whoa, hold up, what's going on here?
He said a man that sucks less than 2 dicks.
Oh, man, damn, wow,
isn't gay.
Diddy, pause. What's going on here, man? I
said a man that sucks less than 2 dicks isn't gay.
Oh man, wow, I can't. Oh man, no Diddy, pause. This conversation's a little off, man. I don't even want to have this conversation. I can't. Yeah, this is not a conversation I want to move forward with. But if he said that, that's a little wild. But yeah, we can move on to the next subject.
Another major thing that happened this year is obviously the presidency. Kamala Harris didn't get that victory. Did you think? I thought Kamala was going to win because of the twerk contest that she had. Because that's kind of what I looked at. I'm like, damn, she's going to have everybody on her side because she's got popular culture. You feel like that was a bad move on her part?
I didn't think it was a bad move. I just think America in general just not ready for no female president. Even when who was it? Hillary Clinton lost to Trump, right? I just think even at that time I thought she was gonna win just because people knew Trump wasn't probably the right person for the job because of his character and all that. But he still won. It was the same with Kamala. It didn't matter what she had going on, whether it's Megan twerking or Taylor Swift or Beyonce, whoever it was. I just felt like America, period, wasn't ready for a female president or wasn't just going to let that happen.
Yeah.
So I don't think she was just in a position where it just wasn't going to really kind of work out for her.
What do you feel about the Trump presidency today? Trump?
You know, I'm curious to see what Trump going to have to say about the Robert Brooks situation.
Yeah.
With the correctional officers that just beat the guy to death that was in handcuffs. I'm curious, like, to really see what Trump gonna have to say.
Yeah, because he's been talking a lot about immunity.
And then that's gonna say a lot about Trump and how people should really just. I'm just curious. Yeah, I'm just curious to see that.
I think silence will also speak volumes.
But as far as with Trump being in the office, I think we just gotta see how this shit go, man, because the people that was just in power wasn't really doing too good of a job anyway with certain things. The way it was looking, things was kind of up, and I know it probably because of Trump previously being in office, but I know things wasn't looking good, so we just gotta see how this shit play out, man.
Yeah.
At least Trump, one thing about him, he speaks his mind, and that's why I'm really curious to see what he said about this situation here. And hopefully he really ain't behind that Project 2025 bullshit that been floating around like that. Man, we got to see what's up.
Would you say that the way Trump talks, that he's the Uncle Murda of the politicians?
Oh, shit, damn. Wow, I never thought about it like that. To some degree, because Trump do speak his mind. Yeah. I give him that. Like, you can't, can't front on Trump. Trump definitely speaks his mind. I give him that. He just got to get some of the racist shit out of his system. Then he'd be all right. But other than that, yeah, Trump definitely, as far as politicians, you might could say Trump was the Uncle Murda. He speak his mind. Yeah. Trump talks his shit. Can't front on Trump.
He did a lot of dope shit when he was running too. Like people that he brought out. I think it was Kwani.
So you voted for Trump?
I didn't vote.
Huh?
I didn't vote this year.
You didn't vote?
But last time I voted for Trump, and if I would have voted, I voted for Trump. But I think this year, more than ever, I didn't give
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Just
I
a
think
weird
this
year.
this
right?
year was
weird.
the year I was kind of like, no matter what happens, I'm here for, I got 2 kids now.
Got you.
I'm here for my family. I'm gonna take care of it. I
Got
don't care
you.
what obstacle is in my way.
Got
That's
you.
fine. I'm gonna overcome that. You know
No,
what I'm
I
saying?
could dig it. I could dig it, definitely.
And I feel like you probably didn't vote either.
No, I did.
Yeah.
No, I did. I did, definitely.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all probably say, what the f they dapping up about
Yeah,
not
yeah,
voting
yeah.
and shit and we got Trump in office, right? I'm just saying I didn't though.
But he
yeah.
brought out Chef G, Sleepy
Yeah,
Hollow.
definitely.
That
Yeah,
shit was
shout out
dope.
to them for
you know
that.
what
That
I'm
was
saying?
super dope,
Yeah.
man. High 97 was a little mad at
Yeah.
it. They didn't understand it like that a little bit too much. Or
But
certain
everybody's
people from
starting to
there.
change their tone a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're changing the tone. I seen when you were traveling a couple times this year. I don't know where the you were at. I think you might have been like Dubai or some shit. Where'd you go? Where you were live on the plane. And you were talking about turbulence.
Where the f was that? We done been, man. I ain't gonna lie. I've been in 50 that had us in so many different countries, man. Like so many, I don't know where it was, but yeah, that turbulence up there, yeah, it'd be crazy.
So I know
You feel it more in the jet.
you're on the plane, right? You open up the Instagram app, you go live,
Yeah,
and then you got to press start live,
yeah.
right? Like it's a job.
There's a lot you gotta do when
like-
you're going live on Instagram. Yeah,
And I feel like if you accidentally go live,
it's a little hard to accidentally go live.
like there's got to be like incentive behind
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Shannon Sharpe went live,
Oh
doing his best Adam 22 plug talk impression.
man,
You know what I'm saying? And
Shay Club Shay Shay.
yeah. So, I think he kind of had to, right? With everything Katt Williams was saying,
Yeah.
he had to come out and prove his innocence. You know what I mean? What was your take on that entire situation?
I thought it was funny. I did think it was a little hard to accidentally go live. Definitely before you about to start doing what you do and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So like that was a little weird. But yeah, I spoke about that in the wrap up. I think he was trying to prove some things. Yeah, I heard that in the wrap up. He was trying to prove some things so people could be like, oh no,
So okay, the wrap up, right? Wrap up aside, I did want to get through all those questions, and I appreciate you because I was gonna,
Of course.
I was gonna ask you those questions, but you had a crazy year. You've been traveling, you've been doing a lot of dope shit. Shreveport, Louisiana was
Oh my gosh, it was like Las Vegas. It was like where we at right now, Las Vegas. 50th Shreveport looking like Las Vegas, man.
And people are mad about the there's people talking shit about him building up the city, which is wild to me.
I don't understand it, man. Some people won't get it though, but it's all good. They should be happy.
Yeah.
And it was the biggest thing about that whole thing. He had so many people out there, so many dudes from the street, so many dudes from the bottom out there, and there wasn't no violence, man.
4 straight days.
4 straight days, no violence out there.
Yeah.
It was a straight good look.
Yeah, but it's quiet about that.
Generated so much money for the people out there. Like it was just dope. Like it was a dope experience for the people, for the town.
And I appreciate y'all inviting us out there.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Y'all got out there. I seen y'all had a whole bunch of footage from out there, man, interviewing everybody. So it was dope, man.
And what was infamous about that whole thing, the biggest thing about that whole thing was Yayo continuously telling you, if you're gonna do a podcast, you gotta stop doing
the wrap up.
And you're at year 10. What we got here? Huh? Yeah. Nah. So you got again, this is real life.
Hold up, what you said? Huh? All right,
Tell
hold on a
Yayo to
minute.
come in here. So he's telling you to stop. It's 10 years. Master P rolled up.
Shout out to Master P.
Yeah. Yayo told us how much he orders the cereal.
Cap. You know what I'm saying?
But in a sense, it's true, right? Like in a sense, I don't think they should be getting mad at you because you're reporting. You know what I mean? Like you're the reporter of the year. You're just reporting. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And I know that by knowing you're a genuine dude. It ain't no beef, but this is the storyline that's out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless you got beef with somebody.
I mean, I understand if they feel away. Like I said, I wouldn't say report. I'm more like I be just commentating the shit that's going on. And I understand if motherfuckers get mad though.
Yeah.
Because I might say certain things and I might not say it in the nicest motherfucker way.
Yeah.
So it's understandable if they look at me or they see me and go, fuck him. You know what I mean? I get it. I understand. That's like I can't be mad if a motherfucker don't like me or they talk about me in the record. How can I feel away? Like all the shit I pop and talk about. So somebody make a diss record of me talking shit. It's all good. I
feel like these podcasts that are coming out, like I still feel like we're ascending. Danza Project is ascending. And I look at the people out there that I respect that are doing their thing and coming up. Like people like Wayno that I talk to a lot. With Vlad. I be talking to Vlad a lot.
Vlad. You know,
I think Academics
Vlad
is doing his thing.
viral.
Yep. Kai Sinat's doing his thing.
Definitely shout out to Kai
Wallow and
Sinat.
Gilly
Shout out to
and what they're
everybody,
doing
man.
is super dope. I feel like the biggest competition would be Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo. I feel like that podcast would be epic. Like I be trying to explain to people if, like, a lot of people can't tell if y'all are f***ing around or serious. You know what I'm saying? They can't because y'all be like really in that brother zone, but like, shut the f*** up. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah, he be smoking. He be high too much. Goddamn, I mean, shut the f*** up. Smoke this blunt. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll smoke that blunt. You know what I mean? But y'all got a crazy dynamic. The podcast that we had with y'all was crazy. Spending their time in Shreveport, Louisiana.
No,
was
definitely.
crazy. I think y'all should do it.
We talk about it a lot, and it's certain things. You know what it is? We run around a lot. When we run around with 50, we busy as shit. Then Yayo be having things he got going on by himself. Then I got things I got going on by myself. And then that's just music and business shit. Then on top of that, everybody got families and shit they doing.
Yeah.
So, but we do hear that a lot. People have been telling us, yo, y'all need to get together and make some shit happen. And we speak about it and we talk about it and we scheming. Yeah. We might have a surprise for the people.
Fire.
We might have a surprise.
Is 50 scared of it? Because he be saying Yayo be saying too much.
Nah, man, nah. That's family. We all fair. Be around.
It's the greatest moments though. I saw the Cameron. Shout out to Cameron and Mace too.
Definitely.
Love what they got going on. But I saw
it is what it is.
I saw what they did, and they were when 50 was talking about Lloyd Banks, putting Lloyd Banks or putting Yayo in the hot seat. Camera pans over to him, and he's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is dope, and I think that dynamic that the two of y'all have, I would love to see it.
No,
I
definitely,
really would. I would genuinely love it. And everybody that I associate with, they would love to see it too.
Like I said, we spoke about it. We speak about it a lot, actually. And we're going to figure it out. Like, y'all might see something soon coming.
So without the wrap up, how does your year go? Because people are going to be annoying the out of you.
I be chilling, man. I be chilling with my kids. That's how my year usually go. If I ain't running around with 50 getting the bag or making some music, getting projects together like that, I'm just chilling with the family.
Yeah.
I'm chilling with my kids. I'm like a real family man right now.
Yeah.
So
I know that about you. Like, again, we had those conversations,
Yeah,
so I know that
definitely,
about
man.
you, and I respect that about you because
Yeah.
through all the hard work and you're always moving around. Like,
Definitely.
y'all ain't never in one.
but I do got a new
motherfucking place.
project dropping soon called Murder He Wrote.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got some surprise guests on there. It's gonna be nice. Got Yayo on there too, man.
Okay.
Yayo on there. My boy Giggs on there. I got some surprises on there.
Yeah, the Lenny Grant story is fire too. You
Of
had a lot
course, Lenny
features
Grant
on
story
there, yeah.
out now. Go get that
Yeah.
now. Talking crazy on there. Lenny Grant story out now. Jada Kiss, Benny the Butcher, everybody on there. Styles P,
That's
50
one
Kiss.
of them ones.
Yeah. Benny, Conway,
Fire.
Peasy, Detroit. Fire. That's right.
Yeah, doing what you got to do.
Of course.
But I appreciate you greatly. Again, Happy New Year's.
Same to you, man.
what-
Happy New Year's, happy holidays, everybody.
So let's put a percentage on it. The retirement's coming.
Yeah, man, you know what it is around the holiday times, man. I start getting so consumed with this wrap up shit, like start thinking about it and writing and shit like that sometimes I don't really get to appreciate and enjoy the holidays how I really want to, because I'm thinking about minding my business and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being nosy. So I might not be nosy next year.
Yeah.
Next year I might just chill go.
We're gonna see about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
What I mean? Because if
Maybe
that happens, then the podcast definitely got to be out.
Maybe 2025 go crazy, but I might just chill out, man. And, you know.
Well, shit. I appreciate the hell
You
out of
already
it.
know. You already know, my brother. That Shay. We out here in Las Vegas at this 50 Cent residency, and
Yes,
we
sir.
out here enjoying ourselves.
It's the wrap up 2024. It's the Danza Project, Uncle Murda.
Bang! Murder He Wrote dropping circle wrap up 2024. Whoa!
Whoa!
Perfect. Oh shit! Yes, sir. Hell yeah! Damn, that was a long sit down. Good friend. That was good money, right, y'all? Yeah. We gonna lay my balls. Okay, got a little bit of time.
Yayo need his lick.
Yayo
need his lick.
You're ready. Where's my liquor? I need some liquor.
Yeah, no, take it.
Danza TV, we live in effect. Wrap up 2024. You heard?